Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, we were starting to work on this guy, which is basically just a gigantic system to get as much sifting and all that kind of stuff done as possible. And I think I've got pretty much all of it set up. It's actually been a couple weeks since I've played this, so I don't know for sure. But it's one of those things that, like, I'll kind of go through it, make sure things are working as we kind of proceed and whatnot. So one big thing is that this guy I don't have active, so we're going to need a lot of redstone today, which is why I have this guy working currently. And hey, it actually went pretty well. And let's grab some more fences just to kind of secure that little area. So today, I want to start working on a couple of things to kind of make this a little bit better so that we can start working on getting plenty of resources and all that kind of stuff so that we can expand our base. That's the plan. But before we do, there's one little thing I want to work on with the mob farm, and that is we need some sort of ender. I believe there's a thing called an ender tether. I know there is a thing called that. I don't know if it's in this mod pack, but yes, it is. So we need unstable ender pearl, which is wither dust, or we can get it from epic loot bags. Okay. I don't know what that does. And yeah, I know that the Ender Tether will prevent Endermen from teleporting away. That's the idea. So that's what we need. And I don't know if we can get one yet. That's the only thing. So this unstable Ender Pearl is the tricky part because of we either need a wither skeleton skull or wither dust in general, and I don't believe we have either of those. So a little bit of an aside, but something I kind of want to talk about real quick today is the fact that there is a new version of Sky Factory. Sky Factory 4 has recently come out, and I have to say I looked at that and I am excited to play that. We're going to be doing that after this series, because that's kind of how I do things. Okay, I don't see anything in there. Let's come back over here and see if there's anything good in here. Now this mob farm doesn't really do too much. We have a little bit of stuff, excuse me, but nothing really major in here. So we'll just kind of keep an eye. I'll have to deal with Enderman for now, but that's something I want to make. But anyways, like I was saying, new version of this mod pack, I sort of say. Sky Factory 4 has recently come out, and it looks amazing. There are a ton of different worlds, to the point where I think I'm probably going to end up having a series on it, and also, once I get back into streaming and all that kind of stuff, doing a streaming series on it as well. And I want this guy. Oh, we already have a redstone chicken. Never mind. I'll just put him down there. Redstone chickens, awesome. So we have a lot of cool stuff. But there's a bunch of different worlds that you can start in, and they all have different themes and stuff like that. You can live in a compact machine that's a 3x3 that you slowly expand. You can live in an ocean, you can have normal worlds, you can have a whole bunch of different things, and it's really, really kind of cool. And I think it even encourages playing more than once, so that's even better. But anyways, we will work on that Ender Tether later. Not too worried about that, but today the main thing is we need to start getting power, and rather than running cables everywhere, we're going to use Flux networks. This is an amazing mod that is going to be super useful for us. We just need to get a bunch of flux, which we get by smelting redstone, or you can throw it into fire/lava. We're going to smelt it because that seems a little bit safer. But the first thing we need is a controller. So we're gonna need flux blocks, and we need 5 flux blocks. So that's not gonna be fun. And then more. So we're gonna need a lot of obsidian. I'm really getting tired of you, Enderman. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a little close. I didn't realize my hunger was that low. So we're gonna need 5 blocks. So that's 5, 25 of this stuff, plus more. Oh wait, no, stop. We can make these by... Oh, that's even better. Okay, blocks of redstone it is. We need 5 blocks of redstone. And we have 4. That is close enough. Let's go ahead and get those smelting. I didn't realize that one. We should have some more redstone. Not quite enough. Dang it. So I guess it's time for us to get some more, let's see, I need flint. Repair our, pick. And then we get to make a bunch of, where is it? Right here. We're gonna make some more dust to sift. So this is something I got to do between episodes, and I thought we were going to have enough, but I didn't realize that we can make the flux blocks from redstone. And since we can get redstone relatively easily, sifting, might as well do that until we can get a little bit more. So the biggest thing, we have power generation. Our solar panel tier 1 is enough power for us for now, at least to get this stuff up and running. Until we can then upgrade it later and all that kind of fun stuff. So we're good on power, it's just power transfer is not. We also might want to upgrade our storage today. We'll look into that as well, but then really the only thing we'll have to do is kind of work towards getting a lot of what's it called? A lot of sifters, which is going to require a lot of iron. And then from there, we should be able to handle most of what we need to do for the time being. Now, we're going to have to do a lot of different things. We're probably going to go a lot more tech side first, and work on automation with refined storage, and then start working towards other things like... I want to work with the roots mod. I've never actually got to play with that too much, and I'd like to do that a little bit. I don't know how much of that we'll actually use. We'll see if there's anything that kind of calls out to us that looks like fun or it looks useful to do. But for the most part, we need to do Botania. We've done that a lot. I generally like Botania though, so that's not like a problem or anything. And then we'll have to work on, I think we have to do blood magic in this pack for the achievement book. I'm going to continue working on farming and the lovely hatchery chickens. I love those things so much. And just kind of whatever else we can find. So we're going to need a little bit more redstone. But we need to make this flux controller dude. And then we need to make a flux plug. Just a single one of these, so that's going to be one more. Let's go ahead and make some of these flux cores. So we need an Eye of Ender, so we'll need Ender Pearls as well as Blaze Powder, which we're also getting Blaze Powder from here, so that's not an issue. And Ender Pearls we have a decent amount of, so that's not an issue. So just a lot of different things we need to kind of do. So there is an Eye of Ender. And there's some flux cores. So we'll need a flux plug, a single one of those, as well as a handful of flux points. But as we kind of go along, we'll make more and more of those. So right now we need like 1 or 2 flux points. Probably one would be enough. But let's grab some more obsidian, first of all. And that is just a matter of right-clicking this guy every once in a while. I want to see what all we can make with the redstone chicken. I think that's the next thing to kind of do as well, to continue with hatchery. But there we go. So we just need 2 more redstone to get another block, and we can get the controller, which is a good thing. We're just not getting much redstone from this. We're not getting lucky. It's disappointing. So let's kind of move away from that for a second and do some stuff with chickens. So we have our chickens in here. Let's see, what all do we have in here? Sand chickens. So we have clay chicken, sand chicken, and red chicken. So let's just look up the sand chicken. And I want to make sure that we got all the things we were trying to get from reading. So sand and clay gives you silicon. We got that. And then sand and red gives you redstone. Okay, so we can take all these guys out. And see, silicon can go there. We'll put a piece of redstone in here as well. I don't think we need 2 stacks of all the items. But that should be fine. So let's go ahead and put these guys in here. And something else we can kind of do, and we might actually go ahead and do this, is get a vacuum hopper. Another one of the vacuum things over there. And that will help to kind of make things a little bit nicer. So let's take all of... Alright, so the silicon chicken wants to come out. So silicon chicken can be used to get... so with a redstone chicken can get redstone alloy. Alright, but what can the redstone chicken get us? Ender pearl chicken might be good. Nether quartz chicken. Do we have any of these other ones? Iron chicken, no. So let's put him in here, and we're gonna get redstone from this guy every once in a while. So that's why I think having another like hopper would be really good. So let's see, we need to get rid of the poop. And yeah, if we can just get a ender hopper over here, that would be probably the best thing. Get like just a normal chest would be probably fine. So how do we make the hopper thing? Okay, just some obsidian, a normal hopper, and the other thing. Why am I blinking? Ender pearls. So there's a chest. Let's go ahead and go grab, I'm sure we have a little bit more redstone now. We need to start cleaning up our inventory a little bit. But yeah, so we need some iron. I realize that we might not have that much iron. Yeah, we have 1 iron. Can we get hoppers other ways? Nope, just iron. So we need to sift something else. And honestly, I think it's time to bust these guys out again. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do 6. That's enough. And iron stiffened meshes, do those give us... I have my little cheat sheet. They will give us iron, so go ahead and let's put... I don't know where to put stuff. I guess we'll put these guys over here. And unfortunately we don't have the auto like replace. Put that in there. And cool. So we're gonna have to sift some gravel, which luckily I already have some. We're just running low on supplies. Let's make sure we don't have any iron in here or hoppers. We do not have any iron. How about hoppers? Nope. Okay. And then we will need some more obsidian. So 1, 2. Alright, so this shouldn't take too long to get some iron. We already have a single piece. We'll need to do a little bit, so we'll just go through the stack. But yeah, so kind of the idea is we need to just get power moved around, and we could use conduits for all of it, but that is such a waste. The better way to do that is to use the flux points. So it is wireless transfer, and I believe it's completely and utterly free. No issues whatsoever type of thing. But, you know, that was a waste, but oh well. Just throw this stuff in here for right now. I can't because my inventory is just completely full. Let's take one of these guys out and we will place this down. Put all of the ores in there. Okay. So we have 4 iron, we need more. I do have another stack of gravel, so the better way to do this would be to hey, we got a diamond. Gosh, this stuff flies. At least I thought I saw a diamond. Might have been lapis, but nope, there's a diamond. Cool. So yeah, a lot of this, we're just kind of, we need to get power transferred over there. We have enough power generation. It's just a matter of getting it where we need it. And that's the issue. And that's the struggle. But let's get the hopper, because we don't really need iron for anything else. Just put that away. And yeah, it just flies all over the place. I don't understand that. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have 4. This time let's be a little bit smarter about this. So this at least has power. This does not. But once this is done with the grit, we will just bring it back over here and cook it up. And then we're also going to need, I'll need to make another chest, but that's not too much of an issue. Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and make a redstone block, put that in there. Hopefully that has enough power. It does not. So I need more power lines, of course. Let's go ahead and get this ender hopper. So hopper, 2 obsidian, and then we need an ender pearl. I know I saw some in here. Alright, so with that taken care of, now we can come over here. Let's deal with the chickens, and then we will be done. So just put this here. And does that have to be on the same level? I guess it does. So let's grab it. Put it here. Actually, can we put it more in the center? I don't know what the range of these things are. Okay, so it's picking up all this stuff. Let's put that away. Everything else is fine. So we have some chickens. We have, let's look at the chickens real quick. So we have, let's see, we have the lapis blue. What do we want to get? Let's see about that. So iron chickens seem to be kind of... Ender pearls would be nice. Nether wart and diamond chickens. Diamond requires glass and gold. Glass requires nether quartz, which are a natural spawn. I think iron chickens would be kind of the ideal for now. So iron chicken. Iron is bone, white, and flint. Okay. So we have flint, and we have a bone white right over here. Let's just come in here, grab him. Alright, so what can we use bone white for? We can get other colors. Gray, light gray, silver chickens with iron. That's not useful to us. Blaze rod, cactus green. Okay. What else can we get with the flint chickens? We can get... let's see, anything, log chickens, coal chickens. Okay, so let's grab Mr. Log Chicken over there. And there we go. So flint in the middle, bone white, and log. So that'll give us more stuff, but it'll also give us more eggs, and we can go from there. So let's put this stuff away. And let's see, we need a power line. So let's grab the redstone, let's grab some glowstone, and all that stuff can stay, I don't really care. That is out of power, so you know what, let's just steal these for right now. We will make more power lines relatively soon. This is kind of the sticking point. Once we get past this, and once we have a little bit of stuff done, we'll be good to go. So that will cook up the redstone into the last flux block we need, and we should be able to make the controller now. We're missing one more flux. So let's just cook that up and hope for the best. So there we go. Now we can make this guy. Perfect. So there is the controller. I believe the controller can set right here. We can make a name. We're just going to call this main. Send mode, all that fun stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Network statistics. Create new network. Alright, I guess it's this that we say. Main, color, doesn't matter. Create. Mr. Enderman. Alright, so plugs, points. I don't think that needs to be there. So let's move that over here. Put that in the corner. Well, I guess, let's see. If we put this like so, that does not connect. Okay. Not entirely sure how this works because I've never used these before. But let's put this in the corner. Network selection. It is now main. That's the controller. Everything else is fine. So now we need a plug and some points. So we're gonna need 2 sets of these. We only have 3, so let's just put those away. We're gonna need 2 sets of them, so that's a bunch of stuff. Let's make sure there's no other way to make these cores. Nope. And there's no other way to get the flux itself. So we're gonna need 8 obsidian. 1 more should be fine. And that should be good. Okay, so we have the 8 obsidian. We're going to need 2 more Eyes of Enders. And it's like so. And then we just need a bunch of flux. So So I need one more redstone. I don't think we have any redstone there. Let's go ahead and grab some more over here. And then we need 2 more blocks of it. So more sifting, unfortunately. But that is kind of the way things work. So we can at least turn all this into the flux. Redstone seeds. Redstone is kind of the key to a lot of this stuff. So let's. I have a little bit of dust on me, but that is out of power. How about you? You have half power. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And while it's doing its thing, we can take this capacitor bank and just bring him over here. Plug him in for a second, and he'll get kind of caught back up. Did not mean to do that. I will deal with that later. So yeah, a lot of sifting to do. I hate doing this on camera because it is boring. But we just need so much redstone for this. But once we have it, we can start working on getting more redstone for more enhanced energy conduits, and then we don't really have to worry about it too much. So just gotta put that all in there. You can go in there. So we're gonna need 18 redstone, plus a little bit more for the actual conduits. Now here's the nice thing. Could we make this more compact? I don't really want to. So we're gonna need like 2 sets of the conduits. Let's see, these conduits, which is not terribly expensive. It's just some gold. We'll be able to make energetic alloy fairly easily later as well, with the seeds and stuff like that. But we have a little bit of redstone here. Let's take all this stuff. Was it rares that could give us the tether? No, epics. So let's go ahead and combine these. Recipe, there we go. And we'll just keep these guys in here for right now. I'll take the ender pearl though. And yeah, so the ender tether is something that we're going to want sooner rather than later, just because of dealing with the enderman is such a pain. So there is the flux that we need for the cores. And then we just need this guy and that guy. So we just need 2 more blocks of redstone. We'll get there. Put that stuff away. Alright, cool. So let's see. How are we at? We are at 11. That is enough for one of the 2 things. So let's go ahead and make one of them. We're going to make the plug because I want to see if it works the way I think it does. And then we might want to go ahead and grind up some other stuff. So just do that and that. And there is a flux plug. So I believe we can just set this on here. Select a network. So do that. And that should be fine. So we can send 1,000 RF per tick. There are limits that we can bump up with that. We can change that type of stuff. We just need to actually be able to receive power now. And then once we can, we just, well, take, honestly, we take these guys over here. And you know what, we could, let's make this a little bit easier. Would that really save us anything? Never mind. No, it wouldn't. There is a lot of things to kind of consider. Once we can make a lot of flux plugs, though, we don't really have to worry about much. So let's see what we have now. We still need 6 more redstone. That is such a pain. Alright, well, I don't think we have any redstone just lying around. Any easy ways to get it? If we had redstone essence, which we get from redstone seeds. That could be doable, but honestly, we just need to sift or wait for chickens. I don't know how long those take. Redstone ore we don't have. Green loot bags can give us chicken stuff as well, or redstone as well. So we have 4. We just need a few more. Alright, let's... as much as I hate doing it, we need to do it. Let's go grab a stack of cobblestone or so. And we're going to turn this into dust. And I realized that we don't have to do that. We have sand. We have sand chickens. What am I doing? There's a ton of sand right over here. And there's also an enderman again. Ooh. Nope. Hey, we got an iron chicken. Cool. So 26 should be enough to get the last few pieces we need. At least I hope. And let's go ahead and I guess break this down. There's an enderman on top of my house. And there we go. We're really close to leveling up again, which is nice. That's kind of what I want. But anyways, we have some more dust. Ah, man. Once we have this, it's going to be great. We never have to do this again. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and do more of this stuff. But yeah, so kind of after this, the plan will be, well, we just kind of, once we have systems in place to get resources, then we focus on getting resources and getting them auto-processed and all that kind of fun stuff, so that we can start working towards things like higher tech stuff, as well as just whatever we can, really. So it's going to be a process, it's going to be a while, but ore processing is the first thing you should almost always do in these skyblocks, and once you do, things get a lot easier. Redstone is just the pain, typically, just because it is dust, and dust is a pain to get. Luckily, ore miner, excavator, whatever it's called now, helps considerably with that. So we have 5 more redstone. We have 4. But yeah, then it's just a matter of storing everything and all that kind of fun stuff. Let's take a look real quick at our book. Something else we can do is just do this. And we'll get power transferred around soon enough. Never mind, let's not look at the book yet. Let's go ahead and finish this up. So this is the kind of moment of truth. If this works the way I think it does. So there is the flux point. So we can send this over here. And we don't really want to use this guy, to be perfectly honest. But right now, it's not going to be... Actually, let's remove him. And we should see that these guys are all full. This guy is not. But if we put a flux point, like so, and tell it main, we can do a lot of things with it. I don't know how to change settings and stuff, but now this should be full. Perfect. So we can actually start working on a couple of things. Now, upgrading this guy requires a lot of other stuff. Okay, we'll do that later. But for now, can we do something like this? So it's going to grind up things. And if I enable that, will it put the redstone in there? Perfect. Cool. So it seems to be working. What does this want? It wants write or dictionary with not or dictionary, but only wants gold or chunks currently. So I'll just kind of alter things as needed. Yeah, we really need that ender tether. He should be dead. And this guy will give us our 30 levels. Come on. There we go. And that means we can enchant, I believe the diamond one was ready to go with the right enchant. And get that taken care of. So, we have dirt. Efficiency 4. Perfect, I guess. That's not bad, I guess. I don't know if it's what we want to use, but we're going to need to enchant a lot of things and get all of those taken care of. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here for now. So next time, I'm going to work a little bit between episodes trying to get more power lines so that we can kind of automate everything over there and start working towards getting more resources, namely iron. Iron is the big thing that we need right now. And then once we have everything taken care of, we can go from there. So that's the plan. And then this will eventually get routed into the system. That's going to be kind of fun to arrange, but we'll deal with it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!